What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bigbabyjonathan here. Welcome to the latest edition of the Bigbabyjonathan Sports Podcast Show. And today's show, I'm going to be talking about the Lakers' 3-point win, 130 to 127. Let's talk about it. Let's run it. My thoughts about the game overall. Unacceptable defensive performance tonight. Giving up 67 points in the first half. Giving up 31 points in the end of the first quarter. Giving up 103 points through 3 quarters. The defense was not up to par tonight. That's unacceptable. We're a second-ranked defensive team. You can't give up 103 points in through 3 quarters. Like, Lakers, come on. The rotation wasn't there. Oklahoma City got whatever they wanted, driving layups. You know what I mean? Dennis Schroeder only had 15 points tonight. Alexander had 19. Chris Paul had 11. You know what I mean? Steven Adams had 20 points, 5 rebounds. It's just the defense wasn't there tonight. But LeBron had 13 assists with 25 points. Anthony Davis had 32, 7, and 5. 7 assists, 5 rebounds. He's almost a triple-double, Laker Nation. Just this team, man, the defense wasn't up to par, but we shot 54% from field goals. Actually, 51% and 54% from three-pointers. You know what I mean? Just this team right here individually, just like I said, the first half was just layup after layup, not talking, giving up wide open layups, wide open threes. We weren't running out. And then in the second half, we gave up 67 points. We were down 1. Going into the third quarter, Lakers scored 40 points in the third quarter. We were up 15. And then Oklahoma City scored 39. That's unacceptable. This is what I'm talking about, Laker Nation. When the Lakers go up 15 or 11 or 10, and if they go up big, they relax. They get comfortable. They start making too many boneheaded plays, turn the ball over. You know what I mean? When you're up 15, you should close them out early. Up 15. Build it from 15 to 20 to 21. You know what I mean? But Oklahoma City fought and competed. Danilo Gallinari got involved. Rajon Rondo got ejected from getting into it with Dennis Schroeder. He elbowed him with his foot in the groin area. He got thrown out. Just was a chippy game. Lakers defense, even though they gave up those 67 points, 103 through 3 quarters, they were competing for the ball, rebounding, running for the loose ball, man. And AD and LeBron combined for 56 points. AD and LeBron did their thing in the fourth quarter. KCP chipped in with 18 points. Kuzma chipped with 13. Dwight Howard chipped with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. Caruso chipped in with 8. Danny Green chipped in with 9. Just this team as a whole, they came together when they needed to the most. Chris Paul took over in a little bit of that fourth quarter, and there was a possession, and here's where I have to be completely honest about LeBron James' performance tonight. It was okay until the 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's part of my job, is to be keeping it 100 about certain players. Even if Kobe was on my team, even if Shaq was on the Lakers, and they did what LeBron did, I was still telling them they need to do a better job. And that's what I'm going to do. LeBron James could have done a better job in the last 4 minutes of the game. Just too many turnovers. He attacked an offensive foul, and then he would post up, and then a lot of Lakers would just stand there, and then there'll be 4 seconds on the shot clock, 2 seconds, and they'll just put up a 3, miss, and he won't run back on defense. You know what I mean? That last 4 minutes, he was turning the ball up. Chris Paul guarded him, turning the ball over, what are you doing, LeBron? Get back on defense. And this is where I have every right to criticize him. You know what I mean? Because he's the best player in the league. I have every right to criticize him. This is my team. The Los Angeles Lakers is my team. I have every right to criticize LeBron. I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on LeBron. I just feel like he could have done a little bit more. I know he had 13 assists, but I felt like Chris Paul's on you, go by him. Don't just dribble, back down, and then he deflects the ball and you just nonchalantly it's off your hand. No, you get the ball in the post, you barbecue chicken, and one layup every time. LeBron, I see you do it. This is why I have to not criticize, but critique you on certain things to work on, because sometimes I feel like LeBron just goes through the motion. Like, he'll be like, okay, it's against the Thunder, we're playing around. That's why, deflect it. And then he'll be like, it's not off me. And he'll be like, bro, LeBron had a couple times where that last 4 minutes of that fourth quarter was complete garbage by LeBron. And I'm gonna be completely honest. You have to keep it 100 with this team. That's why I do. Big Baby Jonathan keeps it 100 on this YouTube channel. On my channel, I keep it 100. I'm not being biased. I'm not hating on LeBron. I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it 100 quadrillion real. You feel me? That fourth quarter was not the fourth quarter I like to see from LeBron. The fourth quarter I like to see is what Anthony Davis did. 4-point plays, put back dunks, spin fadeaway, like spin left-handed hook. That's what I like from Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, because there was a play when LeBron missed a layup, grabbed his own rebound, threw it to the corner with about like 2 minutes left. 4-point play, the crowd's energetic, everybody's yelling and screaming, "Let's go Lakers!" I was. I knew that we're going to win. You know why? Because Oklahoma City's inexperienced. I know they got Chris Paul. I know they got Dylan Gunnar. I know they got Steven Adams. I know they got Alexander Schroeder. They got a group of guys that compete at the highest level. But Lakers have LeBron, AD, Danny Green, Rondo, which Rondo got ejected, which I stated earlier. But he got ejected for some bull stuff called that I didn't like. The referees weren't up to par tonight. They were playing a lot of ticky-tack fouls. Like Rondo got elbowed in the head off of a screen by Steven Adams. They don't call it, but as soon as Rondo does something, instantly thrown out. It's like, come on, man, call it both ways. If you see somebody get elbowed in the face, call it. You know what I mean? It was one of those games where Lakers just had to grind out, and we did. And Lakers had overall 16 turnovers to their 12. Gotta clean it up, man. Gotta clean it up. Like this game, to be honest, this game, like the way, like I'm talking, it feels like we lost. But that's part of the NBA in the sense of you can grind at any type of win. Regardless if it's ugly, Lakers up 15, up by 30, you're down 10, you win, come back and win. If you get the W at the end of the game, it's all that matters. And it does matter, but I feel like we could do a better job against Memphis Grizzlies tomorrow. And I feel like we're going to come out with the mindset of let's dominate early. You know what I mean? John Morant, we got to worry about. We got to worry about Valanciunas. We got to worry about all those guys in Memphis. But I just feel like this team could have done better defensively and too many isolation. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, but I'm going to go there. Laker Nation. Let's go. Let's talk about it, Laker Nation. If LeBron posts Chris Paul up and you guys are just watching him and the defender comes from the center to guard LeBron, you rotate to the basket. LeBron will throw it to you. Don't just stand there and look at him. And he takes a fading jumper and then it hits rim and then they get the rebound and they run back on defense and score that. No. LeBron, teammates, if you see LeBron getting doubled, you cut to the basket. You cut, man. Like, this performance, overall, it wasn't pretty. It was an ugly game. You were up 15. You could have closed it out early, but just too many turnovers. And Oklahoma City in that third quarter went on a 9-0 run. And there was a game of runs, back and forth. We went up 8 in the fourth. They came back up 8 again. It's like back and forth, and they finally took the lead. And just AD took over. LeBron did his thing, facilitating. Danny Green hit some open threes. But if you want to win a championship, I know it's a couple games where this right here, people are going to think I'm crazy. You cannot play defense like that. Give 67 points, 103 points in three quarters and expect to win the title. You got to limit those. You got to play defense and quit giving up so many three-pointers, man. Oklahoma City shot 35% from 3. That's unacceptable. Force them to drive. Force them to drive, okay? Force them to drive. And the rotation, I want to ask you guys this, Laker Nation, the people that listen to me on my podcast, do you notice that sometimes Frank Vogel puts 3 guards out there? He put Rondo out there, Alex Caruso, and Quinn Cook. That is a lot of ball handlers out there. That's 3 point guards out there. Like, I don't get it, Frank Vogel. Put Troy Daniels in. Maybe take Caruso out, or Rondo. Put Caruso at the point guard and put Troy Daniels at shooting guard and put LeBron, small forward, power forward, Kuzma and AD at center. Like, try to mix it up. That 3-guard lineup, I don't get. I'm not hating. I just don't get it. I've been seeing them doing that. I'm like, why is he doing that? Probably for defensive purposes. Because Alex Caruso came in, played passion, hustle, Everybody came and paid passion tonight, but it just seemed like Oklahoma City made more effort and energy, but we rallied in the second half, pulled it together, down one, or was it down three going into the fourth quarter, and then the rest is history. A couple times where I thought we're going to give up this game, but AD came in clutch for us. LeBron did his thing with the assist. We're 13-2 on the season, the best record in the league. What you have to say now, Laker haters, what you got to say now, 13-2, let's go. I'm excited. We got to worry about Memphis tomorrow. It's not going to be an easy game. We're on a 6-game winning streak. It's not going to be an easy game, Laker Nation. I just feel we need to do a better job defensively, and LeBron, quit doing that thing, which you always do. Sometimes I'm going to say this. Sometimes I feel like you're disengaged sometimes. Not hating, just sometimes what I see. You know what I mean? But it's a long season, man. Sometimes you have those nights, part of basketball. We got Memphis tomorrow. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough game. We got to work on a lot of things in that game. We just got to work on a lot of things. I really feel like we're going to win tomorrow. Be 14-2, but I'm excited for tomorrow. We got to regroup. This feels like a loss to me, but we won, so I'm freaking excited, Laker Nation. But I'm going to end this Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast show. I'm going to leave all my social media in the description right here down below. And if you're new to my channel, the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast show, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And let me know what you think of the podcast. I love your guys' feedback on each and every podcast. I really like the good comments in the comment section, man. I like interacting with Laker fans all around the world, and I appreciate you guys subscribing to me and listening to my Laker knowledge, because I'm the best at what I do, and I like to talk Lakers. Until then, everybody, have a blessed night. Go Lakers, baby. Laker that.